Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, J or Budgets, and I hope everyone has had a great week. Welcome to week 2 of July. I'm saying that with a question mark because I'm not sure. I'm like 99% sure that this is week 2 of July. So I hope everyone has had a great week, and I hope you let me know what you get up to in the comments below. So I am cash topping this much, which is €100 placeholder, and then in coin €5. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. And then I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. So that is 165. And then 20, 40, 60. So 225. And then with the placeholder, it makes 325. I have €5 left over in my travel from last week, and I have nothing in the spending because I did spend it all. So cracking right on into it to sinking funds. And technology this week is gonna get a tenner. So that now has 100 in the bank, and then 10, 20, 40. So 140 in tech. Eating out this week is going to get a €5. So I feel like I'm kind of where I want to be now with eating out. I have nothing major planned. I did a mystery dining visit today, so I will get that reimbursed. So eating out has 100 in the bank, and then 5 and 25, so 125. So I'm actually going to London again in a couple of weeks to meet a friend of mine. So I'm actually going to meet a pen pal that I've never met before. We've been like friends / pen pals for like 15 years. So she lives in Italy, and she's actually going to London to go to Oasis. So I'm actually going to visit her. So that is going to be good crack. Health has 15. Again, thankfully, 15, 150. Haven't had to use that at all. So happy days on that one. Cats is going to get 10 this week. Actually, it's getting 15, I lie. So cats now has 100 in the bank, and then 20, 40, 50, and 5. 155 in cats. So I will need to get food probably within the next month or so. So I'm trying to like go hard on that and build that one up. Clothing is getting 10, so that now has 50 in the bank, and then 20 and 30, so 80. So it's like, I think it's like 7 weeks until I go to Canada, so I really want to build that up between now and then, because I want to have a bit of a buffer. But I do have spending money, so I'll probably spend that. I do have like Canada money there, so maybe I won't spend that. I'll see what the crack is when I get there. Appliances is going to get a tenner this week, and that is 100 in the bank already, and then 25 in cash. So I think I might get Hexclad frying pans. I keep saying it, they're very expensive, but I was looking at them, and they're like very expensive to buy in Ireland, but they're not as expensive to buy in Canada. So I might get them over there, but then it's trekking them home. So I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. Books still has 50. I'm not taking anything out of there or adding into it. So I did actually buy another book this week again. It is Claire Douglas, Wrong Sister. I got it on Amazon, but I used spending money for that one. So I am not taking it out of there for now. Home has 100 in the bank already, and I'm adding in 5. So 105 now in home. Haircut has 20, and it's going to get a 10 this week. So where I get my haircut, it's like €20. They do like haircut and beard trim, but I always give them like 25. So I will build that up, and I'll probably get my haircut before I go to London. So I'll probably get it done either next week or the week after. Subscription fund is going to get a tenner this week, and I can color in another one of these. So I got an email yesterday. I used to have like Now TV, and I got an email basically saying, "Oh, we want you back. We'll give you like half price for 6 months, and also like free Paramount Plus TV." So I don't know like if I want Paramount Plus. I don't know if it's any benefit. I don't even know what's on it, to be honest. That sounds like a bit of a rhyme. So I don't know what's on it, so I will let you guys know if I decide to go for that. But that now has 50 quid in subscriptions, which is like what, halfway to Amazon Prime, nowhere near to Disney Plus, and all the good stuff. The work gifts fund is going to get a fiver this week, so that now has 20. So I can colour in 2 more of these. So yeah, thankfully nobody has had any like special occasions or anything in work that we have had to like dip into this for, but it will be nice and handy to like just have it there as a little buffer in like a pot on Revolut or something. So if something does happen, I am not like blindsided by it, and it is just there. So happy days on that one. And those 2 trackers are from Cash Cushion Budgets. You can check them out on Etsy, and there's actually a little discount code in the description below if you'd like to go there. This one, Nights Out Fund, has €100, which is in the bank. It's not actually getting anything this week, but it has €100 in there. Then Saving for a Treat, this one has €40 already, so I'm just going to give it a fiver, which now has 45. And I will nip over here and take an old pen, a fake Sharpie, I might say, and colour in the ice pop for that one. So that one now has 45 in Saving for a Treat. And then my house has 200, 400, 600, 750, and I'm actually going to give it a tenner. So I'm going to try put some cash into this instead of just filling it from challenges. So hopefully I'll be able to like build that up a little bit sooner than planned. So moving on to challenges, and I've actually also moved away, you'll probably notice I moved away the challenge box. I am still doing it, but what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to fill it that week, I'll add it out, or if I'm going to like restuff into it, I will add it out that way. But for now, into the monthly challenges, and I am working on July at the moment, and this is going to get €20, and I can colour in 2 fireworks, which are worth 5 each, and a bang. So €20, and that now has 20, 30, and 5. So 35 in July. And that can be moved out of the way. On to challenges then. So going to start with my spending. So I had no spending left over from last week. So I will take out my spending, which is 50. Never use it all, but I will. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, I'll go for this one. And that is 20. I'm going to do another one and hope that it's not another 20. I don't think I shopped it myself. So this now has, that's a 10. So that is 30. Which leaves me with 20 for spending, which I'll just throw back there. And that is 30 going in here to scratch off savings. And that has €300 in the bank, and then 20, 30, €40. I think, is that right? That is right. I really think that that is. So if I had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I think that that last one could be 15. But I'll think about that because I have €20 left. I don't think I plan on doing anything this week. I'll come back to it. For travel, it gets 15, and I'm working on Kitty Wisdom, and I have 2 left, so I might just Which one am I working on? This was the dice I was working on. The 4-sided dice. So I was rolling it and this was determining how many I do. So that is actually 2. Which means I can put in 8 into here. Oh, sorry, 2 is 6. Where am I getting 8? So I can pop in that. And that means I can cross off these 2. And that means they're done. So that is done now. And I can pop that into here for being done. And what I will do is I will bring in the next one I'm going to work on, which is coffee. And I think I'll start this and I'm going to throw in 4. And get the first one of these done. And that one now has go budget boo has in coin. So 2, 4, 6, 7, and then 45, so 52. I think that's right. And then that leaves me with, which I will take that 5 out, pop that in travel and spending. So that leaves me with a tenner, which should be fine because I am working 4 days next week and I'm in the office 2 of those days. I think I might have a lift home one of those days. So moving on then to Pina Colada. So I recondensed down this. So I got rid of all of these and I got rid of 2 of these. I was able to finish all of the 20s. So all the 20s are done. So this is getting 15 this week. So I can get onto the last line of 10s and a 5. So, and that has 150 in the bank already. So 165 now in Pina Colada. On to the next Go Budget Boo challenge that I'm working on. So this is Believe in You. So I'm going to give that a tenner. And I can cross off 5 more of these little hearts. So I have so many like freebies or little challenges that I got online. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to try get through all of those before I like move on to any more challenges or buy some challenges. So that has 40 euro in the Believe in You challenge. This one is completed, so I will reallocate that in another video. So I can move on to Christmas. I have 15 left. So I'm gonna put 10 into Christmas and color in 2 more of these. And I think I know what I'm going to do with the last 5. So yeah, we are like halfway through the year. Christmas in July. Happy Christmas in July for anyone who celebrates. That's coming up in a couple of weeks' time. Are you doing anything for it? Have a nice Christmas Day dinner, but on the 25th of July. So in my Christmas stocking saver, that one has 2, 4, 6 left of it, but 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So that one saves 120. And once that is completed at 120, I will like disperse it into Christmas Food Shop and the Christmas Gift Fund. The 5 that's left, I am going to take the 5 that I had left from travel last week and I'm going to go into the challenge binder and risk it for a biscuit. I am going to go for this last one and hope that it's not 20 because I'll take money out of this week's spending to do it. So I'm taking €2 out of that just to colour. I really hope it's the 15. Okay, it is. Phew. Getting worried there for a second. So let's just hoover that up. So I'll just throw this back in here before I forget. And then take that 10 and I'm going to swap out that for, damn it, where's my change? Okay, that's 20. I'll swap that for that. Okay, that's the 10. Oh my god, no, what are we doing? What am I doing? Oh, that's 20 going back in there. And then I need to put 15 back in here. So I'll take 10 and 5. And that can go in here. So that means I should have 10 for travel and then 15 for spending. Jesus, that was a lot more complicated than it should have been or needed to be. So that means that scratch off savings now has 200, 300, 400, I wish that was 400, 350, 355 in scratch off savings, and I will be deprecating that challenge, getting rid of it from next week. I have a new one. I have it made. It was one I purchased from Cash Cushion Budgets on Etsy, and I will let you guys know what that is in my next video, but we will be good to go with that next week. So that leaves me with €100 placeholder. So I am going to go into travel and passport to success. It's not getting anything, but that has 150. Travel fund is completed with 300, and I am working on the accommodation fund, and I'm going to put the 100 in here, which means I can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 1. And I can add that in here, which I feel like I may have not colored in stuff the last time, but for now it looks like it has 350 in the bank there. So that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.